Welcome to the channel in YouTube world, something I don't do too often, and that's just talk about gaming news in general without a specific game in mind. I thought this was interesting, so let's get right into it. As always, link down below if you want to read this on your own. Saudi Arabia has invested $3.3 billion US dollars. No, wait, yes, in Activision, EA, and Take-Two. Meanwhile, I'm lucky if I keep going the way I'm going for the rest of my life to even make $330,000 for the rest of my life. I can't even fathom that amount of money. Hello, I'm over here. Can I please have some money? It looks like the royalty line of Saudi Arabia is seriously setting his sights in the video game industry, as Bloomberg has reported that Mohammed bin Salman, aka the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia himself, has invested a whopping 3.3 billion US dollars on three major video game publishers, namely Activision, EA, and Take-Two. In a recent SEC filing, the Saudi Arabia Sovereign Wealth Fund has pushed to invest on the companies under Prince Mohammed's leadership. The prince, who grew up playing video games and is very interested in diving into the world, already made a play via one of his subsidiaries to invest one-third stake in SNK Corporation. SNK is the Japanese video game developer and publisher responsible for the creation of the King of Fighters and Samurai Showdown fighting game series. So Mohammed's acquisition of some shares of the company is definitely a worthwhile investment. Now Prince Mohammed turns his sights to Activision, EA, and Take-Two, with the former company responsible for creating his favorite video game franchise in the Call of Duty franchise. I didn't know that about him. I mean, with all due respect, I've never really heard anything, too positive about him. Not going to get into that debate. I just want to stick with the article. But on the very little that I know of him, I'm just saying video games is the last thing I thought would have been on his mind, let alone Call of Duty, just for whatever reason. I thought he would be too busy doing print stuff and, all that to get into that. The Sovereign Wealth Fund is also known as PIF, and it's chaired by Prince Mohammed, who told Bloomberg back in 2016 that he was part of the first Saudi generation to grow up playing video games. The Crown Prince credited video games with sparking ingenuity in the Bloomberg Businessweek profile, while telling the New Yorker back in 2018 that his favorite diversion ever is the Call of Duty series, Activision's best-selling franchise. And speaking of which, Activision had 250 million people play the game alone last year. Wow. So, with all that said, what does this all mean? This is the part where I'm asking you. I'm not going to pretend just because I made this video to know what's going on here. But I'm wondering if that means that he will have influence over production, direction of storylines for the campaign. Will he have any creative influence whatsoever in the game? Does he have a say? It's nice that he's investing, but I'm just not sure how that's all going to play out. Like, what could that potentially mean for these companies in the future? I mean, we can joke around and say that these companies aren't exactly highly favored by a lot of people. I mean, I do like EA. I don't like what they do, but, I do play their yearly sports games. They're a huge stress reliever for me. I like them, not everything they do. Same thing with Activision, the whole Blizzard Activision, Call of Duty. I like that game. Is it perfect? No. But again, I love it. Doesn't mean it's perfect. The ones you love are never perfect, but they could be perfect for you. Anyways, let's not get sappy and cheesy. Let me know down below in the comments section what you think this means. I mean, I am envious of the amount of money that he has, I'm not going to lie. Like, holy hot tamale. Like, I'm just blown away by that. Just because, like I said, that part of the world, they're strict with stuff. to keep it, loose. And him being interested in video games, quite frankly, is just honestly something I didn't even think would have crossed his mind. I just thought he would have been too busy, like I said, governing or doing whatever it is he does. And it just clearly shows you how much or how little I know about him. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Like I said, I'll be interested to know, first of all, if you knew about this and what you think of this. And what do you think that could potentially mean for the future of those franchises? Or will it not necessarily affect here on forth how those games are going to be developed? Are we going to be able to tell that it's under his leadership a little bit, That's what I want to know. Like when Activision merged with Blizzard, people, there was a definite change there in like how World of Warcraft was and right? Anyways, that's it for me. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Greatly helps support the channel with the algorithm and making me more relevant in the searches when people are looking shit up. It makes it more likely that I'll be discovered, more views, more money. Maybe I can catch up to this guy and be 0.0001% of what this guy is. That's kind of sad. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll make sure for the rest of your life, you're poor like me. You're not rich like him, ever. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.